Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're looking at Super Soccer on the ZX Spectrum. Match of the day here. Now it's published by Imagine Software in 1986. Also come out on the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC. Now according to the cassette inlay here, it says we think Super Soccer is the best computer soccer simulation yet. Well, I always get a bit wary about people reviewing their own games because they tend to be a bit biased. But we can do tournament mode for 1 to 8 players turn-based, or we can do 1 player. Well, not turn-based because you play against each other. Practice game, single game or tournament. The match length, we'll try and keep it as low as possible. So 5 minutes each way looks like the lowest one. Now it says here, this game boasts control you've never before seen controlling Diego Maradona. Really? Okay, well, we'll see how we get on with this one. I'm always a little bit wary on 8-bit football games because the memory's not great and they struggle to do them properly. But anyway, we'll soon have a look here. Match Day and Match Day 2 tend to be people's favourites, although it moves a little bit slow. Man United versus Everton. Now, as far as I'm aware, as I define my keys, Diego Maradona never played for any of those two teams. No, he definitely didn't. I don't think he even played in the English leagues at all. So already we're off to a bit of a bad start. It looks like there's a bit of lying going on. Did you own this game back in the day? What do you think of it? So there's a speed bar going up the top there, an energy bar, and something to do with force. I'm the team in black, and we're playing the team in blue. Now this feels weird. Players are a bit big. Unusual angle there. I think we're playing on a steep hill. Right, okay, let's just try my best here. How do we start? Right, we started. I think we're manoeuvring the guy nearest the ball. I can't seem to be able to kick it. Let's move it right. This is very strange. Okay, Diego. This is madness. Oh man, this game feels bad already. Right, I can't seem to control it. I don't know what the opposition are doing. They're running very slowly in weird directions. Right, go, go, go. Let's get a goal. The ball feels like a shot put rather than a football. It looks like a small black marble. Why is that not white? There's no reason why that can't be white, and we're getting colour clash already. Now what do I have to do here? It's a free kick. I've got to position my people somehow. Oh man. Maybe this game will grow on me, but it seems like another terrible 8-bit football game. There's loads and loads of them about. I haven't reviewed too many of them because they tend to get on my nerves quite a lot. And I don't think this one's going to be anyone different. Let me just remind you what it says on the cassette inlay if you missed me the first time. We think, so they think, Imagine Software think, Super Soccer is the best computer soccer simulation yet. 1986. Man, I don't want to go back in time to those days. Awful. Yeah. Wait, look at all these players. What are they doing? They're running in random directions. Now, the guy with the dot on top of my head, although it doesn't seem great, is the nearest person to the ball. But I don't seem to be always in control. Look, I've got no one on the screen now. I've got no players on the screen. Useless. Where am I? I've got no one on pitch. How am I supposed to play and tackle? Right, there's someone. No, he's trying to get on the screen, but I'm not controlling him. Like this guy coming across here. Yeah, that's me with the dot on it. Now, if you press spacebar, it's supposed to change the nearest player to the ball, but that's not working great either. This guy might as well just run down the pitch and kick it in. Is there going to be any goals in this game? As you can tell, I do not like this. I'm not sure we're even going to make it to a full game. Maybe we'll just play a half or something. We'll see how the game goes. Is that a penalty? I think I've just given a penalty away. Right. Look at the goalkeeper. That's what all goalkeepers do. They jog on the spot. And, what? No. No. What's going on? This is the most bizarre penalty. That's the most bizarre penalty ever. So he took the penalty, but he just chipped it 1 yard. I dived. Then he just walked really slow. Just watch that again. This game is bad, super bad, terrible bad. Super Soccer. It shouldn't have the word super in it. It should be called Terrible Soccer. Maybe it should have been on that compilation of games I reviewed the other week called Don't Buy This. Now, of course, if you disagree with me and you think this game is brilliant and there's some bit I'm missing, then let me know. But I can't see it. When it comes to football games, wait to the 16-bit era, I would say. Recently reviewed on the Commodore 64, Kickoff. Still haven't done Kickoff 2. Now that struggled as well, but it was much, much better than this. It's more like a top-down action. This has gone for some sort of 3D, a bit like Match Day, one would say. But Match Day is better. So although Match Day is about the similar speed to this, it's much easier to control. This is ridiculous. Now, the fun of any football game, which captures a kid's imagination, if it moves fast, it's easy to pass, a bit like sensible soccer later on, and then you really gain it, it gains a following, and people want to play it. This one is just painful. And I don't know what's going on here, manoeuvring my players. That doesn't make any difference at all, and it just slows down the gameplay terribly. Graphics are okay. Computer struggles moving the characters around. Gameplay is awful. You wouldn't really want to come back to this one too many times, I don't think. Diego Maradona, why have they mentioned him? He was big in the time of 86, he's Hand of God. Well, I think the Hand of God now should pick up this game and put it in the dustbin. Right, something exciting might happen soon. Look at the vector, well, the lines I should say, on that goal. Goalkeeper's the worst in the world. Look, come out to meet it. And that's poodled in as well. Man United 0, Everton 2. Excellent. I mean, what's the opposite of excellent? Not excellent. 2-0. Right. It's one of those games where you keep looking at the time left, hoping it'll go down super quick. I'm not sure if you can do substitutions in this game or not, but it can't get much worse than this. I don't want to review too many football games, and I'm probably only reviewing this at the moment because the World Cup's on, but I knew it was going to be bad even before I started playing it. But you try and go in with an open mind, but it could have surprised me, but it didn't. So 5 buttons to pass it. Try and judge the speed and the force with those bars up the top. Have I got a player that isn't actually on the pitch there? Look at the top. Look at the top. There's an asterisk off the pitch. Is one of my players not even playing? I sincerely hope not. There he is. I'll keep him up there, yeah? Position everyone. 1 yard, 2 yards here and there. As I say, this bit is non-necessary. Really slows it down massively. Did it Imagine Software do any other football games? I don't think this was super even in 1986. No way, Jose. God. Now, it might have been fun in 2-player with you and a friend. Maybe. You must have been having a pretty bad day. And maybe if you didn't have any other games. If this had come out in 1982, it would have really wowed people. They would have said, oh, wowzers. But it's not. It's 1986. Yeah. It's trying to do a lot, as per usual, with 48k. And on this occasion, not managing it. Because a lot of people, although they're playing on the pitch, are just dawdling, jogging on the spot. And that's going to go in, is it? Have I saved it? Look, he saved it, but he doesn't hold the ball. Keeper's favourite for this one, is he? No, right, we've booted that away. Right, we've cleared it off the line. Hooray! We've done something good. Bib. He goes to throw it on. Throw on for a Mr. Everton man. It hovers in the air for an age. It comes down like Daley Thompson's shot put in that decathlon game. Goalkeeper could come out, but he thinks about it. Should he come out? He tries to line it up. He kicks it in. But, oh no. You certainly won't see this on the highlights of Match of the Day. Is that's on the line and now the goalkeeper's put it in his own net. What a goal. Yeah, exciting. 3-0. Yeah. You definitely want to buy a season ticket to watch either of these two teams, wouldn't you? All the excitement, all the roar of the crowd, all the roar of the lions, I think. Let's bring on some lions and kill everyone. Maybe it could have been livened up with some mini-games or something. Maybe like, I don't know, some Snakes and Ladders or Space Invaders bit or a Snap even. But this... Look, right. My player I need to kick this to, I think it's that guy that's not on the pitch. So I can't pass to anyone. Let's just try and run it in. This is hopeless. Come on, guy. Do you want to cover the hole in this tape and maybe record over it? Yes. Oh, man. Imagine if you got this for your birthday. Super sucker. Super. Right, he's going to run all the way, is he? Right, good tackle. Boof. That's a nice lift. Look at that guy at the top there. He's just jogging on the spot about 10 yards off. Right, you're sacked. How much am I paying him each week? £100,000. That's just stupid. He's not even running back on the pitch. Why is that allowed? Why is that allowed? Oh, amazing stuff. Put down, as we're talking about football, put down your favourite worst Spectrum football game below, because I bet there's loads. I haven't covered hardly any of them, so put them down. What is the worst Spectrum football game you have ever played? Yeah, if you're still here to comment, of course. If you are, great. Let's get a conversation going. Boom. Right, and what we got? We're in the last minute of play. That's that going to go in? We know it is. It's in. Oh dear. Oh man. Just when I think it can't get any worse, it does. It gets worse and worse and worse. You're not singing anymore. You're not singing anymore. This game should be relegated to Room 101 and non-history. As you can tell, I'm not really liking it that much. Sorry if I'm stamping all over your warm childhood memories and this is your favourite game ever, but I think you need help. You need to snap out of it. Right, so I can't pass to my my other fella because he's off the pitch. We've established that. Probably getting a pie or a drink or something. So I've got to run it all the way through. Come on, I can get through this guy. No, it's ended in disaster again. Now they have it, and they could probably run down the whole end of the pitch without me able to tackle them and score another goal. Oh man, can I turn this off yet? Yes, we definitely won't be playing two halves of this, folks. We definitely won't be. Now, like all these games, you are going to get a bit better the more you play. And although the game is hopeless, arguably, in Imagine's defence, I'm hopeless as well. But sometimes you get an inkling whether a game would get better, much better, I should say, with practice. And although I might get a bit more enjoyment out of it, it's just too pedestrian. And also, as we said, the player's positioning is horrendous. It doesn't correct. I mean, I've got no control really over the keeper. That doesn't feel right. And you get these... Oh, man. You get these stupid goalmouth incidents. Oh, God. Right. 5-0 Everton. Well, it's 5-0 really my gameplay, I should say. Yeah, it's funny, but I think the joke could soon wear off about the fifth time you play it. Abysmal. Right. I haven't read any reviews about this at the time. If they loved it, they must have been drunk. But I think it's awful. Here we go again. We've got 6 seconds left to survive. I mean, what's happening as well is when the ball goes out of play, the time stops. You don't get that in normal football. Look, it stopped at 4 seconds. Whether that's some sort of programming thing they had to do. And that's why the game goes on forever. It's supposed to be a 5-minute half, but we've been playing a lot longer than 5 minutes. Yeah, nothing works in this. Good throw on to no one. Yeah, second half. Well, we're not going to be playing the second half. Anyway, I hope you liked having a look at that one, if not for historic purposes alone. That was Super Soccer on the ZX Spectrum, published by Imagine Software in 1986, 48K awfulness. Also come out on the Commodore 64 on Amstrad CPC if you want to check that out. Got any thoughts about this game, other games, or anything retro, then please put that below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's always a massive help on the channel. If you want to help a bit more, it's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit of support on that really helps, and I really mean it no matter how small. And till next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.